It's Thursday, December 28th, 2023, and it's 9:30, and we're here for the monthly department head meeting. Now, we need to make sure that we don't discuss anything that the board is gonna make a decision on. Like if something's broken, let's not discuss it. It's got to get on the agenda separately, so that we're not making decisions on things that we're discussing here. So, and if you have questions, just ask me. So we'll start with building maintenance.
I have finally started the drywall on our library project upstairs. BJ finished up the computer wiring and stuff yesterday, or the other day, so I'm able to get that done. I should have that mostly done today. The sheetrock hanging part of it, and I'll start taping it and try to get it taped and painted by the end of next week. Get some shelves and stuff that they want in there built, and get carpet in there. It looks like I might be able to get it done by the end of January without too much problem, so we can get the new gal moved in there.
So you doing the sheetrock?
Yeah.
Okay.
I already got half done. I did it all. I hung it all this morning, half of it this morning. So.
No, okay. I'll have to come up and look at it.
Yeah. And other than that, we do have an issue with the lower part of the ramp not heating up. I'm going to get George to come over and look at it and see if it's a bad breaker or if it's just the wiring's wore out on that section. So I've just been making a point of getting here early on the cold days and salting it down for everybody, keep it safe.
That's not right. Salt. Okay.
Yeah.
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 And I noticed that the you got the signs out, no cleats.
Yeah.
In the building or.
Yeah, I had the postal gal ask me about that, because she said I can't take those off. And I said, well, just got the floors redone and stuff. I said, well, after the Christmas tree's gone, I'll try to get that other rug and put it down there for you. But you got to stay off the granite with your spikes. It's not safe. Plus, it just scratches the heck out of it. So.
Yeah, we spent a lot on those floors.
And then put the other sign up with the delivery guys using the hand trucks going up down the stairs because they broke them up a little bit here and there.
Okay. And they're going to go around and go use the elevator. Okay.
Yep. So other than that, about it for now.
Okay. Solid waste?
Well, stickers are in full gear for the 24 year. So everybody come down and get them. We can go up from up here and sit and box them and bring them up. Richard's not here today. He is actually at the transfer station. He's been working on the drains in Holmes where the trailers are. They've been backing up. We had it pumped, but we didn't realize there was another one inside of it.
Oh, shit.
And so it took him a little bit, had to get
The snake?
the top piece off, and then we found out there was another one in there that we have to get off, and that's what they're working on right now. City of Kellogg they are helping us, and we're helping them because they have their new Vatra.
Oh, okay.
And they're not charging us, they're doing it as a demo to see and to try it, and so we're the guinea pigs for it.
Good.
We're kind of helping each other on that one.
Good.
Other than that, everything's slowed down some.
Good.
Which is very nice.
Not having to take a whole bunch of loads to Montana.
Well, with the holiday, what's today? Thursday? So Tuesday, Wednesday, we did take 4 loads over in 2 days.
Okay.
Other than that, it's only been like maybe 1 extra load a week.
Okay.
Besides the regular 5 trips over.
Okay. And you were doing 2 trips a day, or 3, sometimes 3.
In the summer, we were doing 2 trips 5 days a week, and a couple of those days, 3 trips.
Okay.
So it slowed down a lot. It's nice. Quiet.
I think it's probably recreationalists that slowed down.
Well, not just that, but summertime, it's always tons of demos and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yep. So that's about it. That's all the ways.
Okay. How about Grants, the Grants lady?
was late to the party. Sorry about that. Well, it was kind of why I was late, so finishing up quite a few little things, actually starting and finishing. So the staff award, the continuation came through. We actually were able to get more, about $4,000 more on that one than we applied for, so that was awesome. We have the last things in. Our USDA broadband technical grant, they didn't award us in the first round, but they sent it back and said modify it and send that back in. So I'm working on that to hopefully get some additional funding for our broadband planning and for the BEAD, to get ready for BEAD. The certified CLG grant through the Historic Society, which will be for the balconies. So I've met with the City of Wallace and with the Planning and Zoning. With Randy, I've talked with SHPO and with the Historic Society, about 5 different entities, and so we kind of figured out what that one looks like. I've got that put together. One that it's not due until the end of January. I thought it was due the end of this month, or at least that's what I put on my calendar. So thankfully, I have a few extra days on that one to get it in, but it sounds pretty positive to go with the funding for that. So we can start working this next fall on the balconies, and then we'll keep everything all hunky-dunky with that.
Keep it on it for sure.
Right.
Anxious to see them fixed.
There was the energy block grant that we talked about that kind of was brought up during the Apollo meetings. I talked with the OEMR group, Alexa, and it sounds like that's a one-time funding. So even though it's a super short time frame to turn this around, she gave me some great tips. They're available for technical assistance until 2 days before the grant is due. So I can keep pinging her every day if I need to. I have asked for anybody involved in that too, so I need to get you, and I'll meet with Tracy later, and we'll try to figure out who can parcel that out so we can get all those pieces coming together, because it probably should be a good solid 50-hour work on that, and so I'm gonna beg, borrow, and steal people's time to get that one going, but I mean, it's up to 100,000, and it is a no-match grant, so.
Okay, that's nice.
That's well worth going after. And she couldn't say, but she felt confident that this is a one-time thing, so it probably is not going to be the next year we'll apply for. So that's why I decided, okay, well, I'll invest the time and make sure that gets put in.
Is that grant going to cover both places, or is that just one each of them?
We could potentially, it's only up to 100,000. How much work are you willing to put into it?
I'll help you do whatever it takes. We can get more, if we get for both of them, it'll be great.
Absolutely. So, and that would be tracking it down. It's about energy efficiency and how do we put that together? How do we monitor it, and what's the impact in our community for it? So, if there's something we can do for energy over there, it's definitely out there.
Well, I'll get those guys on board too, because they can track their own buildings for us, but I'd be happy to prod them along.
Okay, perfect. The bus grant is moving right along. There's a few follow-up things. I did some technical assistance with that, and so that's our 5311, which is the FTA, Federal Transit Administration money that comes to Idaho, and then that's how we support our bus and keep it free. So almost done with that. That's due on the 12th. I did send over the leading by example, I think, application for an energy audit there's this roundabout. University of Idaho does it, but it's through the state. I think it might even be ONR, and I thought you were copied on that as well. So that's just to apply for it, and they send in a free energy audit, which gives us baselines to be able to go under additional funding later.
Okay.
Let's see. January, I've got to start reviewing some SAMHSA and COPS grants that will be starting up in the spring that we can start applying for first responders and police officers. So I'll keep an eye on those. I last week completed a 1-year course with the Grants Administrator, GPA, Grant Professionals Association of Idaho, and so that was a course every month for the full year. And that was a lot of great information that I can move forward. I applied for and received through the NIGP, which is the National Public Procurement Institute.
Okay.
I got a scholarship for $1,250 to do continuing education for public procurement through the National Association. Next week I'll meet with their concierge and mentor group to start finalizing a pathway in which courses are going to be best for what we're trying to accomplish here and what the needs are. And so most of that will be paid for. We did get the counselor for the diversion grant hired. Woo!
Yeah.
So exciting. She
Good.
starts next week.
Starts next week? Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, we're-
she's coming into a bit of chaos, but
Yeah.
she's willing to. So we'll have
Okay.
the computer and everything set up. We'll work through what the office space looks like and we can get her in the permanent office.
Okay.
We'll hit the ground running January with the diversion program for the island.
Okay.
So
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was it, huh?
Thanks. Thanks for all your hard work on that.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything that we don't have to pay for is wonderful.
Oh gosh, yes.
Which one do you want to go? Fire mitigation or P&Z?
P&Z
Arm
can
wrestle
go.
for it. Okay.
We're quietly busy this month. I had 3 permits come in yesterday, 2 of which are code violations, so that's positive for us. We have a conditional use permit that's underway. We have another subdivision that's coming in for Dan's review for a completeness. We have several floodplain development permits and site disturbance permits that are coming in for review, and a few boundary line adjustments. So we're plugging along down there, and then we have the proposed Mountain Overlay District that is going to be going before our P&Z Commission next Thursday.
Okay. So that'll be Thursday at
6:30.
6:30.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
That's
for now.
it?
That's it for now.
Fire mitigation.
So still have 2 crews working. One's working on the south fork of Coeur d'Alene, just there by the airport. They're burning piles. The other one is working in Bear Creek, and they're actually slashing and piling right now and getting the piles covered. Hopefully, I doubt it will happen, but they're hoping that the piles will dry out enough to where they can burn them in the spring. I just don't see it, but
Yeah.
the other thing is, it sounds like I don't know if it's the Forest Service or the state has finally released some money that was supposed to be a grant that we were supposed to get back in June. We'll probably have to have a meeting and discuss that.
Okay.
Because they didn't give us the amount that I asked for. It was a lower amount.
Okay.
So I kind of got an idea where I'd like to go, but I'd like to, since you have to sign off on it, it's
Okay.
gotta have your input on it too.
Okay. Just get with Sydney and we'll schedule a day and.
Okay. Next, about the 10th or 11th of January, the new round of Western Fire Managers and Hazardous Fuels grants is going to open up, and we'll have until March to get proposals in. Usually, they'll give us one or the other. They usually don't give you
Both of them.
both of them.
Okay.
So
Now, do people have to? Do you have to go out and do they have to apply? Their properties, or do you just go? Okay, we're gonna probably have about 5 properties that are gonna do it, or do they have to already be applied for?
some of them, most of them are already signed up to have
Okay.
work done on
Okay.
them. I just kind of lump them together to make it a bigger project where
Okay.
we can get more
More
money.
money.
Mm-hmm.
So, one's in Elizabeth Park, and the other one is there on the South Fork behind the airport. Right now I've got probably 300 acres signed up.
Okay.
They're behind the airport, so out of those 2, hopefully we'll get one grant,
Okay.
and then the following year we'll do the same thing.
Okay.
And that's about it.
That's about it. Okay. Commissioner Cassidy, you have anything?
No, I'm gonna get with Colleen help where we can on that energy grant for the buildings. And
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. We'll adjourn the meeting, or not, we'll, adjourn the meeting.